Hi guys, so we've decided to do a video that is kind of related to the TV programme Four in a Bed, where we're going to basically review the guest house that we've been staying in whilst in Blackpool, and use a few of the questions that they have in the questionnaire at the end of Four in a Bed. Now obviously we don't have our own bed and breakfast or anything, but this is basically just our way of doing a review for you guys so that you can kind of get to know about the hotel, the guest house, sorry, and so yeah, if you do want to stay here in the future, at least you know what it's about. So yeah, we did pay to come here with our own money and everything. We chose it ourselves, but like I say, I just think things like this are good for people that are searching for reviews and things about guest houses or hotels and B&Bs. So yeah, so we've also added a few questions in of our own, so yeah, we're just going to get started. Okay, my first impressions when we first got here was that it was quite a tiny guest house, like fitted like in between others, but it was like really slim and tiny, wasn't it? But
deceptively big. It's a lot bigger inside.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you like kind of go in, they've got quite a few rooms. Can you remember how many rooms?
12, I think.
I think they've got 12 rooms, yeah. All of them are en suite as well, and they've also got like a downstairs lounge and a dining room, and also the owners like reside here as well. They live here, so yeah, my first impressions when we first got into the guest house was that
it looked nice.
Huh?
It looked nice. First impressions.
It looked nice.
Clean.
It looked clean. It smelled clean, and it
smelled really nice.
Yeah, it looked like really like welcoming kind of thing. And we arrived about 11 something, and we couldn't check in till 2. But she said that we could leave. Well, I say she. The owner said that we could leave our keys here. And she advised us of a cafe that was at the end of the road. And first impressions of the room, I'd say
pleased.
Yeah, I mean, like when we first came in, I was like, oh, it's quite tiny. But then when you like look around everything, everything's here that you could, you know, possibly need. You have tea and coffee in the room, TV, ensuite. I'll go into that in more detail later, but like I thought, oh, it's a bit tiny at first, but then when you realise everything's here basically, then, you know, it was nice, wasn't it? We were happy with the room. And I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, because we've been here for like, is it 5 days?
Yeah, 4 nights we've stayed so far, but 1 more night.
Yeah. We've kind of like settled in now, so it's like nice and comfortable and like our own little space. So yeah, do you want to add anything to that?
I think you've covered it all.
Okay. The owners were really friendly and welcoming. Like I said, we arrived here early and they offered to keep our suitcase for us until we could check in. They advised us of a cafe that was at the end of the road in case we were hungry. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. They were friendly and welcoming.
Yeah, they were really, really friendly and welcoming, which is...
Took our case up for us all the way to the top floor. So, very nice.
Good.
We've always, every time we've seen them, they've been smiley, and that's just how our day's been, and nice.
Yeah, so it was nice really, especially when we first arrived, because when you kind of don't know what to expect, you kind of like, not apprehensive, you're not like worrying about it, but you always wonder whether you're going to have like nice owners or whether they're just like a bit mardy and go about their own business, because you know they probably do this for how many days of the year. Is this open all year round?
I think apart from Christmas Day and Boxing Day probably. Yeah,
so you do wonder, don't you, but they were really, really nice, so we were really happy about that. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
When we first arrived at the hotel, we noticed that it smelled really nice and everything just looked really nice and clean, and you just like kind of felt nice straight away when you first got here. Our room as well, when we first got here, everything was I can't remember really seeing anything that wasn't clean. Can you?
No, it's spotless.
The bed was lovely and clean. You know, the floor, everything.
Yep. And the room service every day. It's been nice.
Oh yeah.
Changed our sheets and our covers and the towels every day.
And we've also had, because it was like, we had 2 days of the same duvet cover on, and then we've had 2 days with like a totally different duvet cover. So she's changed like our duvet cover like in the middle of our stay. We've had fresh towels every day and soaps. Yeah, I think that's it really for cleanliness. Everything.
The room's gotten really nice every day as well.
Yeah, when you walk back in the room after you've like been out for the day, we've always said, haven't we? We keep commenting that it smells really, really nice. So yeah, and we've been using the shower as well. So obviously she's noticed that and cleaned that every time. So yeah, can't really say anything about the cleanliness other than that, because we haven't really noticed anything that hasn't been clean that we've had a problem with, have we?
No.
So yeah, that's it for that. We did know about the hotel, like a few things before we arrived. So we knew, for example, that we weren't allowed to eat in the rooms, and that there's a large dining room downstairs like for guests to use, and they also have like takeaway menus that you can kind of use up till 10 p.m. So we knew that as one of the facilities. There's also a lounge as well with like a big TV that they said you can use if you want. There's loads and loads of leaflets and maps downstairs in the reception, so if you want to go and see some of the attractions or want to see where things are, there's loads of leaflets for you to have a look through. What else? Anything else like apart from my room? I think that was...
Facility?
Yeah.
That's about it. They don't do breakfast.
They don't do breakfast, it is just bed here. But there is a cafe like 2 doors down to the left.
Yeah, a bit further, but...
Is it? Oh, is it not 2 doors?
Yeah, it's the end of the street. And then
I was going to say it's literally footsteps, isn't it?
5 or 6 doors down.
Yeah, it's literally footsteps, so it's going to take you like no time to get there. And we had breakfast on the first morning. Well, the morning that we arrived here, before we could check in, we went there for breakfast, and it was really, really nice. What else in terms of facilities?
Outside the room, can't really think of anything.
Oh, they do have a stair lift. So if you're like of the older generation, or you're coming with like your grandparents or something like that, there is...
Or disabled.
Yeah, or disabled. There is a stair lift here, which I thought was quite good, because I can't really remember many guest houses or B&Bs that we've been in the past that we've seen them.
No.
But it doesn't really block the stairs or anything, it's just there and you're just like aware of it, so that's something that they do have. What else have we noticed? Sorry.
Outside the room, nothing really. In the room?
In the room you have a flat screen TV, a little one, but you're able to see everything on it fine. Oh, I've just remembered something before I forget. They've got free Wi-Fi in the hotel as well, and it's totally free. And when you come into your room, you've got, you know, when you get like leaflets and things that just introduce you to the hotel or guest house or whatever, well, it says, what does it say now about the...
It gives you the name of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it tells you what the name of the Wi-Fi is, so you know what to click. And then, like you said, you've got the password just to enter like straight away, and then you like can access whatever you want on the internet using their Wi-Fi, and that is free, so that's another thing. Good job I remembered that. Okay, so back to the room. Told you about the TV, and it's Freeview as well. It is Freeview, isn't it?
Yeah, all your Freeview channels.
Yep. I'm not sure whether all the rooms are like this, but one of the things we did notice when we came in, and it's not been a problem, but we just noticed that but the window isn't one where it's like you just walk into a room and you can immediately kind of see out. It's like a small window, like at the top, because we're in the attic, you see, and there's like blinds across. If you watched my, I think it was day 1 Blackpool vlog, then I did a little room tour, so you'll see the windows in there. There's, you know, the normal plugs. This is the room we're in number 3, so we're not sure if it's like this in every room, but this is kind of like our room. Obviously, like the TV, and you get a kettle with some mugs and then some tea, coffee, sugar and milk. You'll get that in every room as well. You get the fresh towels every day, and you know, your bed made and everything every day. That's obviously going to be the same. But yeah, that's what I was going to say. Our plugs we've got. It's weird because there's a couple of plugs, isn't there? But there's an extension lead underneath the bed. Well, it's kind of like on the side of the bed. But you haven't got any plugs your side, have you? So if he wanted to use anything, he had to kind of like pull the extension lead underneath the bed to fit whatever he wanted to use into that plug. What else in terms of facilities can you really like say?
Shower isn't power shower.
Yeah, the shower.
It's good, but it's not power shower. It's good, but it's not right.
Yeah, it's like but I suppose that depends if you're used to a power shower.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always had one at home, haven't we? So kind of just used to it. But yeah, it's like really like light and soft water, so it can take a little while to get the shampoo and that out of your hair, but not a big issue. Just dealt with it. It's better to have a shower than nothing at all. We don't have a bath, it is just a shower. But again, I don't know if that's the same in all rooms, do you?
I would imagine so. I mean, most hotels it's just
the shower.
Yeah, most places.
Yeah. And then you have the usual things like obviously you've got toilet and obviously you've got sink. There's a button for the shower which you have to literally turn on for
the water heater.
Yeah, the water heater which you have to turn on for how long?
It's like with your old shower, like.
Oh, so you can turn that on straight away, and then when you turn the shower on, does it take like a couple of minutes to warm up?
Yeah, a few minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing, no big deal.
We've got like a desk with a chair in our room, mirrors,
nice big
wardrobe, lamps, double bed. We've got a radiator, but we haven't used it. You got a mirror in the bathroom. You got like metal compartments in the shower, like to put your toiletries and that on. Oh, we've got like a little what do you call it? It's from the floor, like quite high up, with like I think there's like 4 or 5 baskets in. 4 baskets in, like 4 woven baskets where you can just like keep your toiletries in and things like that. Anything else for facilities?
No.
I hope not. I hope I've remembered everything. You also have the usual bin as well. I think that's it, isn't it, for that? One of the, I'd say, best things about this guest house is definitely the location.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet, peaceful. The seagulls, you can always hear the seagulls, but that's just nice because it just means you're on holiday. It's literally, I'd say, a 1 minute to 2 minute walk to the beach and to the tram and bus stops. Like I said, there's a cafe literally a couple of doors down to the left, a couple of doors down to the right, there's a supermarket.
Yeah. Opposite the cafe you got a wine shop and they sell alcohol, soft drinks, sweets, crisps. So that's quite good.
I noticed today as well that across the road there's there's like, it looks like a spa thing. I think it's just like one of those beauty salon shop things. And on the window it said they do like spray tans, and so I suppose they do like nails and things like that. And then opposite the calf, like forwards, because if the calf's here, well, if the calf's here, here is the wine shop, and then if the calf's here, here is a hairdresser's. I noticed that today as well, there's a hairdresser's. So there's quite a few things round here.
And there's a men's hairdresser's, or is that the same place?
I think it might be separate, I'm not sure.
There's a men's hairdresser's as well.
So you've got a female and male hairdressers.
You can see the tower as well.
Yeah, you've got a really, really good view of the tower as well from the guest house.
And the tram only takes, what, 5 minutes to the centre of Blackpool, so easy access, and that runs till 11:30 at night.
And we got, at the supermarket, it's a Nisa supermarket, you can get passes for the tram and the trains. It's like for the tram and the trains.
No,
not
tram
the
and the
trains.
bus.
For the tram and the bus, that's it. Like together, not one or the other, they're both. And we got a weekly one for £13.50, and it saves so much money. We've been on the trams like so much.
Backwards and forwards here and there.
Yeah, and like there's people on the trams as well. As soon as people get on, they're like, yes please, you have to pay like your fare kind of thing, and they're on it. There's no like getting away with not paying. We noticed that, didn't we? But we have noticed people paying, and it's been like, I don't know, maybe there's been a couple or a little family. And how much has it been like, just for a couple of stops?
£4 for like, £4.50 it was for 4 people, just for like 2 stops, you could have walked it.
Yeah. So if you can imagine doing that a couple of times a week.
And further it might cost more, I don't know.
And we paid £13.50
I did it
for
a couple of times
passes.
a day, every day for a week.
And they're really good value for money, so I definitely recommend if you come here to grab yourself one of them, because you'll save quite a bit. Anything else for location?
No.
Simon paid for this guest house because it's like part of my birthday present. Coming here, because we've never been here together, have we?
No.
And we wanted to. We've always mentioned, oh, we should get to Blackpool together one time. So yeah, so you paid for it, and we didn't really see the point in getting somewhere that was bed and breakfast, because obviously you have to pay that little bit extra for your breakfast. But we always say, yeah, we'll get up, we'll make sure we have breakfast, but we never do. Because, you know, breakfast is normally from like 7 till 9 or 7 till 10, something like that. And we just don't find that we get up in time for it. You know, get up, be ready and downstairs for breakfast. So we thought, well, we'll save, well, Simon thought he'll save a little bit of money by not having the breakfast and just having a bed. So, how did you go about?
It was on booking.com. I was looking, and it was one of the highest rated. The cheaper ones. I think there was a couple that were cheaper, but they were quite low ratings. But this one was like 8.6, something like that, and it was £160 for 5 nights. So it's £32 a night.
For both of us, isn't it?
For both of us, yeah. 2 people, 1 room. It's a good deal, really. When you can pay £160 for 2 nights in a hotel.
Exactly.
So for 5 nights.
And it's a really comfortable guest house.
Deal
great
well.
Location, great owners. So I think you were really happy, weren't you, with that kind of deal? And I went and had a look at the reviews as well afterwards, because I always do. If I know I'm going somewhere, I always have a look. And they were all really good. Everyone had like nothing really bad to say. No, I say nothing really, but I don't think I saw anyone say anything bad. Everyone was saying, because is it on booking.com where you have the positive points and then you have the negative points? And in the negative points, people were just saying can't find anything bad to say about it. And if anyone said anything bad, it was just, it wasn't even bad, it was just like, for example, don't really do breakfast, but it doesn't matter because there's a cafe just a few doors down. Would be great if they did breakfast as well. So that's not really something to complain about, is it? So it's nothing that you're going to read and think, oh God, I'm not staying there. But I did read one comment that said apparently they used to do breakfast here and it was really, really nice as well. And that they might be starting it back up again. Obviously I don't know the truth to that, but that's just what I read. So yeah, value for money. Do you think it's good value for money?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yes.
I think we've both decided that we would definitely come here again. We haven't been unhappy with anything. Price has been great. The owners have been really nice and friendly when we've seen them. The cleanliness of the room's been great. The location's been great.
Yep.
Can't say anything bad.
Not really.
So I'd definitely say, yeah, we would definitely be staying here again if we come to Blackpool. What are you laughing at?
Make me laugh.
So yeah, those are all our questions. Have you got anything else just to add in or not?
No.
I think we've covered everything. If we haven't covered anything that you'd like to know, then just ask in the comments. And yeah, I'll answer any questions that you have. I'll also put the link to their websites in the description bar. Like I said, we paid for it all ourselves and everything, but obviously if you like what you hear from our review, then obviously you can go on to that link, have a look at the website, or click on it in booking.com.
It's called the Oakland Guesthouse. Yep. So if you want to look for it in booking.com, there you go.
Yep. Just type in the Oakland's Guesthouse. Do you have to put Blackpool?
Blackpool, yeah, I would.
Yeah, the Oakland's Guesthouse, Blackpool, in booking.com.
Or just in Google.
Yeah, or in Google. And
or any other search engine that is available.
Yeah. And obviously you'll be able to then read up on the guest house, read reviews and things like that. So yeah, if you want to know anything, just ask. And I'll see you soon. Bye.